just for you to, like Ciara was saying, because there is a flip side to the women ignoring their friends. There's, the guys they could be all wrapped up in the planning and meeting with this person and driving out to the vendors. And let's not forget that they're still working a full-time job.
Right.
So they may have, missed 2 or 3 UFC fight nights with all of their friends and their buddies wondering, my God, is this what the rest of his life is going to be like? I'm never going to see this guy again. So it's a time to reconnect, and it's just with them. And you can have it during the day. I'm not saying, make it a party at night and everybody get dropped down drunk. But you can have it during the day. You can do a theme thing, and you can reconnect with all of your friends and all of the guys who have gotten you to this point in life. Because let's face it, none of us get to this point in life without the support of very close people.
For sure.
Maybe your friend introduced you to your fiancé, and you could take this point to get up in front of everybody and thank him for that. The stag party, fine. There's all of that stuff. You can do that, but usually that's loud. There's not a lot of chances to make heartfelt speeches. And the feeling around a stag is completely different. Everybody's, kind of hyped up and really kind of on edge in a good way, and everybody's loud and raucous. But if you tone this one down and you have your man shower, you can do heartfelt speeches, and you're in a room full of really good friends, and you can let your emotions you can run with it and not feel that it's you're not making a heartfelt speech while there's a half-clothed stripper in the background.
Right.
It's easier to do that and to reconnect with everybody and let them know how special that they are in your life and how you want to thank them for getting you to this point in your life. And everybody, and they may not all know each other, because I know I have various groups of friends that we don't all get everybody together on a regular basis, but they will be at the wedding. So if you can get them friendly and to know each other before the wedding happens, then it'll be easier for them to branch out into the wedding party and into the reception and the guests and get everybody else to feel very comfortable. The more people at the wedding that you have who really know each other quite well, it makes for a much more seamless event at the reception.
That's cool. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. In fact, my fiance's friend, his closest friend, decided that he's going to throw him, they're not calling it a man shower, or a mighty man shower, but I can suggest it, although I don't want to, it's not for me to get involved, but they're going to have an evening designated for him and his friends to do whatever they want, and it's not a stag, so I thought that was really nice that that gesture was suggested and that it's happening, and he's really excited about it too, so I like the fact that there's some equality going on, and it's true that it's important to celebrate the differences between men and women, and we don't always want the same get-togethers. So I think if we have a ritual that is about, whatever it's about, if it's being created by you and reflecting your personality, I can see that that's what makes it most important.
Yeah, and if you go to our blog, sheandheplanweddings.com, and search man shower, I do have a couple of articles on there that if you wanted to forward off a little bit of an email to your fiancé's best man, if you wanted to do a bit of research.
Sure.
That's up there and all ready to go.
Great. And before we wrap up the conversation and have you share a little bit about how people can reach you, work with you, and so on and so forth, I love hearing the little tidbits, the odds and ends that we might not think about as the wedding day approaches. I'm speaking on behalf of brides and grooms. I even love just hearing, from you, Ciara, about, the idea of appreciation and gratitude and offering gifts and having those thank you cards ready. Is there anything else coming to mind for either of you or both of you about what we can keep in mind to really honor and celebrate the guests while celebrating our future spouse and the whole day?
Well, I think that there's some really key things that you can do that literally are just logistics, and that's the great thing is that so many people think, I have to spend so much money on my wedding in order to make it special. The truth is it really comes down to logistics. And one of the things that I think is really important is that both the bride and the groom pre-write their thank you speeches. I've seen relationships and friendships fall apart because someone forgets to thank someone so important in their wedding speech. So at the reception, I think it's always key that after everyone else has spoken, the bride and groom get up and that they give their speeches. Don't forget, even if you feel like, oh, well, you know what, this parent didn't donate financially, but this parent did, so I should only thank them. No, maybe the other parent didn't donate financially, but maybe they gave to you emotionally.
Ciara, I hate to interrupt you, but I realized that there's a limited time on our call, and that, in fact, we have about 45 seconds to go. So this is the plan B that we had to prepare for.
So pre-write thank yous.
And send people to your website. If you
have a welcome letter at the front desk when people check in at the hotel. And for more tips, go to fireflyoccasions.com, and I have an e-zine there for brides that you can sign up, or go to gutsygroom.com and sign up for the e-zine for grooms, or check out all the articles on sheandheplanweddings.com.
Thank you so much, Ciara and Simon, and I apologize for the rush at the end. I just got so swept up in this whole exciting talk that I didn't realize what time it was.
No worries. We just have to have us back now, Julie.
I know, I will, and I would love to. So thank you for being with us, and I'll send people to your site.
Thanks so much, Julie. Have a great day.
Thanks, bye.
And congratulations on the wedding.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
That was Simon and Ciara Daykin, fireflyoccasions.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. I apologize for the rush. And next week there won't be a show, but join us April 28th for a meaningful conversation with Marion Light. Thank you. I will speak to you next April 21st. No, April 28th. Bye.